What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Dylan, the Techno Giz guy, and today we're in a hotel because we're at Hamvention. So this video is just going to be me and my brother's exploits from the Dayton, Ohio Hamvention. So enjoy. We're here at Hamvention. Ham Radio 2.0 is over there. I'm not gonna go say hi, but I know his stuff. He doesn't know me though. KI6NAZ, what's up?
How you doing, man?
Hey man, huge fan.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, sorry.
We're already playing that game.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, right on. Called him early.
Got a guy selling some coax over here. That actually looks like a gaming computer. Is that a 970? People are still using 970s? They got laptops back there and stuff. So I've never actually seen like Elecraft radios and stuff. Not in person. Dude, that looks so sick. Look at the screen on that. Look at that. I don't know, maybe I'm just a poor. Oh, I think I'm too broke for this kind of stuff. Like, this looks sick.
I didn't know Elecraft made newer type radios now.
It's touchscreen.
What's an iPad? Or like an iPad lookalike.
Yeah, but like, I'm tuning it. Oh, that's cool.
That's what I want, a radio like that with an external screen and you can see it and do everything.
That's what you want?
That's what I want.
I'm not going to get in Josh's way because he's a real YouTuber. No idea where Scott went. Somewhere here also is our friend Corbin. And I don't know. There's just so many freaking people here. So yeah, that was the DX engineering stuff. There was some Elecraft stuff in there. I can't afford Elecraft stuff because I'm a poor. So I looked at it and kept my distance. Josh is in there, KI6NAZ. He runs the Ham Radio Crash Course YouTube channel. Good channel. Go check that out if you're interested. He was in there doing real YouTuber work, so I got out of his way. And now I'm just walking around trying to find either my brother or Corbin.
Radio, FM, AM, and shortwave. Okay, we do support single sideband. Okay, and on top of that, we give the access to the digital world. Okay, you can go with option Wi-Fi or SIM card. Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't have to be physical SIM. You can go with eSIM. As long as you get the internet connection, you can access more than 50,000 international radio stations all over the world. You can navigate by categories like Wi-Fi, the music, podcast, or news, or you can navigate by locations.
Huh.
Yeah. Maybe you are interested in some music from Egypt. So you can few button click. It will get you there. Since the number of the international radio stations is increasing crazily, the last year's flights showing 40,000 and right now it's 50,000. And how to ease the access. Even you go with this knob and the little screen, it's a bit difficult, it's a bit challenging. And we integrated with voice recognition, a ChatGPT.
Okay.
So right now you can do something like classical music. it will pop up a list which is matching to your voice. I can randomly pick one. It will get you there.
How much do these run?
200 flat.
200?
Just for the show.
Okay.
Yeah, original price 249.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they take eSIMs and all that. What's is it Android based on that?
No.
No.
It's Atos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a custom.
Android is so heavy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That radio is cool, but it's a little too connected for my liking, because the idea of a shortwave radio is that it's like your emergency radio, right? Yeah, I'm not super. It's cool. I don't know if I'd buy it though. Also, what is with this trend that everything has to have ChatGPT built into it? I love ChatGPT, but can we chill? My brother just texted me. Apparently he found our buddy, but I don't know where they are. So, do I wait or do I just go hunting?
Yeah, I can. After we yelled at Ryan. Thank you for letting me know where it is.
Got the Mars booth. So I could have figured that this is where we would find Corbin, because all he talks about is how much he loves Mars.
Watch out behind ya!
Remote antenna switch.
Yeah.
Hello, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
I have two of these.
Hey, look, there's illegal game consoles. Scout's trying to win the frequency
All we're
generator.
going to do is put you on our newsletter. I send out 1 or 2 a month. But you're saying what tools that I know are coming out in the next 6 months. And if I got new YouTubers, I'll put those guys on there. But I'm real lazy. I don't like to send them out to them.
So, this is interesting. Here's this weather station here. Now, as you guys know, I have an EcoWit weather station that I absolutely love. So I'm curious what this offers for significantly more money than my EcoWit. I will say that the clocks are kind of cool looking, like it shows with the direction of the wind. I have the same effect with a home assistant panel.
Want to get in on the YouTuber stuff?
Huh?
Send you equipment and do it?
They're not going to send anything. They want people to come out and do it. The Wolf River guys are here. Wolf River Coils make good antennas. I used to have one, but I ended up giving it to somebody in trade for something else. Little scanner.
What building is this? Building 3?
Oh, Meshtastic.
Spec 5 is.
Got some Meshtastic stuff. Hello.
External antenna on it, but that's more of like a home note.
Is there a dedicated Meshtastic network for Hamvention, or are they just using the normal public?
There's a dedicated firmware, so you can get on that and
Morse code trainers and stuff. Got a little mini rack. Oh, we got Anytones.
I have a really long card to spell it.
Signing up for the giveaway, get a free one.
Sure.
There you go, sir.
That's a lot of stuff to get for free.
You guys already have my email about 700 times because I sign up for all the giveaways.
Nice God. That's
Never
great.
have the same email.
What's your name?
Dylan Manitegas, K3DZM.
Yep. I'm Amy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Awesome stuff.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Excuse me.
160.
So,
So just an adapter for the PA500, for the TX500 and the XC705.
Gotcha. I like it. Who's this? Keep an amateur in space. I like space. Space.
Wanna go to space? Orbit. Space orbit. In my spacesuit. Wait. I'm in space.
I know you are, mate. Yeah, we're both in space. Anyway.
I get one of those. I want myself put it in the apartment, just mount it right up there. Because that was the ultimate goal to do that if I ever found a house.
So I actually do know who. I have seen stuff from these guys. I saw a video from him. I think from Veritasium. I would love to see the space program like actually start working and get bigger and better.
nationwide virtual ham radio. Talkpod.
I don't know.
Absolutely. How many? This year's
Morning. How you doing?
50 seconds consecutive. Start when I was 14. Now, it's older than this. Now, you're familiar with Battlestar Galactica, science fiction series.
This is
Well, they made it. They had an early one, then they had the remake. The remake's better. I started watching it. Gentlemen, good luck.
So what does nationwide mean?
Nationwide means use the POC technology. This is different with the POC. Because POC you need to use the platform, but here you just simply a UI with as a ham radio because they have a dual band, virtual dual band, and you can type any virtual ham virtual frequency, like you can type 14650, and they will enter a virtual group, and like here you can also type 16550, and immediately they are in the same groups, and they can talk to each other. Hello, hello, hello. They can talk to each other, and they are US national wide coverage with 4G and simply
4G Wi-Fi networks.
Oh,
yes, simply for each other, and then you can have a full virtual frequency standby, and so that's what we're thinking about. And this device, including a SIM card for free, including 3 years data, and device with all service for free,
Cell phone towers.
and only $60.
impressive.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so you are KOL?
What?
You have a YouTube
Yep.
channel?
Yep.
Okay. We are Talkpod. Maybe I can follow your channel after.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, the right way to tune your antenna.
So,
Actually, you have the antenna tuned.
so
Yeah.
we're sitting here. This thing auto tunes the antenna by physically winching it in and out. That's crazy. So yeah. So TenTec, they're doing cool stuff.
Hamfest.
This is the actual Hamfest, yeah.
This is where I want to be.
I mean, I don't mind seeing like the new stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I want to see the wares.
One of those amplifiers.
Yeah, 2 of them.
That's not a bad deal.
No, it's not.
Like a Paid $550 per month for the bill.
As with any ham fest, there's going to be people selling speakers, and there's going to be people selling musical equipment. Actually, I'm going to see if the musical equipment guy has got anything good. Little drum pads. Yeah,
My buddy went to test.
we finally found Corbin, did he? So is he not licensed at all?
No.
Ah.
We dropped off our ticket and he went to find his way over there. I found some really cool shit in here last time I was here, so kind of like curious. One dude was selling a 15 kilowatt dummy load.
A dump? What?
Yeah, it looked like the house.
15 kilowatt?
Yeah, it was for like commercial.
Ooh. So
It was
me
a
and
radio.
Scott are both looking for SDR stuff. So what are you trying to find here? If you anything?
I'm trying to find a couple of cheap Motorola HTs because I want to take one apart, paint it pink for my wife.
Paint it pink for
there's
you.
some more there.
Why are you gonna?
Because my wife doesn't like want to learn how to use a radio. She knows how to push and talk, but she doesn't want to like figure out how to program it. So if I could pre-program it and I'll make it pink so she can be happy.
Such a good husband.
You know what to say? Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Vertex standard repeater.
10:30 in the morning. Corbin's drunk.
Yep, 10:30 in the morning. We're taking shots. We got whiskey and Fireball. That's the side of Hamvention that most of the YouTubers won't show you. All kinds of stuff new in the box. Old tough books too. Actually, no, those are kind of newer. Those are newer tough books.
You can't tell how old they are, by the way. They all look the same.
Here's a Motorola repeater. It's a little older, but still $50 for this. That's a good deal.
Getting that layer tower.
Oh, you were giving that to me.
His old one?
One of the biggest problems with coming to anything like this, Hamvention, computer shows, anything, is 90% of the stuff that people are selling is junk. Okay, so we're gonna go look at this. So I have long since said that I want a device that just does one and just like does all my stuff. It's Android based. It runs Android 14, dual band, and does DMR. They also want $900 for it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of considering it. The problem is I only brought like $1,000, and it's only day one of Hamvention. It's only 11:30 on day one. Hopefully, nobody else is nerdy enough to try to want that. And tomorrow, if it's still there, I'm gonna see if they'll take lower money, and maybe they'll be sweating a bit.
I've had so many troubles where the USB cable takes a shit while I'm out doing coda that the Wi-Fi really comes in handy.
Damn, we live in a world where Wi-Fi is more reliable than cable.
Well, the problem is you just get the RF into the USB cable.
Well, you're supposed to use ferrites.
Yeah, but even ferrites have had issues.
That is the one that we
VHF repeater. Interesting. Although, ooh, Hytera radios. These little thin clients. I've never seen this. The fact that I've never seen it tells me that they probably run like dog shit. Hold up. Hang on. Like, this is the type of thing that I want to find at these places. This is a Thunderbolt add-in card. I didn't even know Asus made these.
Some of these are like 50s. You have to look and see what they have. Some of them are.
For these PowerEdge FC630s. Holy crap, those are old. Those are fucking old servers, dude. Oh, these are blades.
Those are brand new Mercury amp over there, guys selling for 2,800. They won Joe's for $4,000 on. I was here last time I was here. A guy was selling Spectrum analyzers. He wanted 1,000 a piece, and I told him flat out, I was like, "You need to." I offered him like 500. He's like, "No, $1,000." His wife smacked the shit out of him. He's a giant bird dummy load.
He probably kept walking.
The one guy from QRP guys or QRP Labs will be here. He sells the Arduino based HF 5-watt for like $100. I bought one of those. He just added support for single sideband.
Here's the.
But like, I've been wanting to get into some dish stuff, and that one collapses. That'd be sick. So, little update. I bought the radio. So,
Like they asked me the most obscure questions, but I passed.
I'm sure that I will probably be doing a video on this, but it's a phone radio. Stay tuned. Okay, so my legs hurt. It is 3:30. I've bought a radio. Scott bought a radio. Corbin bought, I think, an amp just now. We still have 2 days. I think actually we're leaving Sunday, so we have a day. But yeah, like I've never been to Hamvention before, so this was kind of new, and yeah, it was honestly, it's been really good so far. There's a lot of people here. Like I was saying earlier, most of the stuff that people are selling is junk, but it is really cool to see all the vendors and stuff that are here. And I, like I said, I did get this radio, so. So I'm not going to talk too much about this radio because I'm going to do a whole video just on this radio probably. But yeah, I actually did not spend all my money though. I got a deal on it and I kept some of my cash. So just in case the rest of today or tomorrow, if I find anything else that I'm interested in, I can pick it up. I'm not buying anything new. I don't want anything new. I wasn't even really planning on buying this, but it was so cool and I couldn't pass it up. I can't wait to do the video on this. I've been wanting to get my hands on one of these for probably a year or two, but they've been too expensive. So that's going to be a fun video to do. Hopefully all goes well, honestly. It's like 80 degrees, but we're chilling. They got water. There's food here. If you've never been to Hamvention, it's worth coming. Definitely worth the trip. So here we are. We're in Scott's hotel room. He bought a radio and I bought a mag loop. And we were using my jump pack in his hotel room to see if his radio works.
So what band's this good for?
40 through 15.
40 through 15.
40 through 15 and 2 and 70.
Well, it works, and the bands were completely dead, and at least 40 meters was. I didn't hear anybody on it. It was just complete blackout. And
okay, so that was Hamvention. Hamvention was huge. It was really big. I thought it would be bigger in certain areas, but it was still really good, really worth going. Like you guys saw in the last clip, I picked up an antenna for some POTA or SOTA work, and my brother picked up a really nice Yaesu rig. We tested that in the parking lot. It works great. So at some point you should expect to see a video about the antenna and as well as some of the radios that I picked up. If you're a ham and you haven't gone to the Hamvention, you should absolutely find time and go next year or the year after. Honestly, even if you're just curious about radios and computers and you want to see something kind of cool and you can make the trip to Dayton, Ohio, it's well worth it. We had a good time. The surrounding towns are filled with different little restaurants you can eat at. The hotels were all nice. Me and my brother both decided that it was definitely one of those things where unless you live close enough to go, it's not something you can do every year. Unless you really love radio and you want to go. Like for us, it's a 7-ish hour drive to get there. That's a little much. So we're probably not going to go back next year unless something major happens that we want to go for some reason. If it was 4 hours or less, we would probably go every year because it's really big. You can get a lot of really good deals. I bought a really solid radio for a really good price, and my brother got a good price, and our buddy Corbin got a couple of good prices on some things. So it's definitely an experience if you're into this hobby of radios and whatnot. But like you guys saw in the clips, there's more than radios. There's people there that are selling computers and servers and all kinds of stuff. And it kind of just takes the role of a big flea market with kind of a focus on radio. But yeah, I'm happy we went. It was a good time. It was a great experience. Like I said, we probably won't go back next year, but we definitely will go back at some point. That's all I've got. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please subscribe. If you want to get notifications when I post videos, you can ring that little bell icon. I usually post videos on Fridays, and on this channel we do everything tech related. So computers, servers, radio, whatever. If it's got a computer chip in it, I'm probably interested in it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. I am Dylan, the Technical Giz Guy. I will see you in the next video, but until that time, ladies and gentlemen, remember, keep it peaceful.